Hello, my name is Lisa and I'm with PwC. I have a question for Mary Furlong. I was wondering if you could speak to maybe the first time that you ever had to make a pitch to a VC to raise money and how you prepared for it and how you felt right before it and the result of it.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I actually love raising money with VCs. And the reason I do is because they ask really good questions. And one of the things that happens when you're in a VC meeting is, and I was in one on Wednesday and Friday, is they think really carefully about their investments. And so what I did is I learned to take really good notes and to do that. And then we're raising money for a couple companies right now, and there's just great decks out there. So this is not a commercial to be part of our business plan competition, but we circulate really good decks. And if any of you would like a copy of my book, there's a chapter in there on how to raise money, and I've got some extra copies around. And we use the Guy Kawasaki model. And so I think it just takes practice. And also, people try to raise money for silly ideas. Like I was on the phone this morning with a friend of mine. I finally, after 2 years, found an Israeli VC to fund this company. And she said, I don't think we should do this right now. I think we should start another company called Throw It Out. You know, and I just told Nicole about it because she wanted to start a company that helps you clean your rooms, clean your house, because she thinks everybody's got too much stuff. And so she thinks this is a really good franchise business, so I'm going to try and put a team together to start Throw It Out by our next thing. So part of what you want to do is vet your idea by the smartest people you know before you ever take it to a VC. And the other thing, VCs are interested in big ideas, things like Groupon that's valued at $1.2 billion. So I have a student right now that came out of our class that's got a business that I think is going to be like that. And so expect that when you go see the VC, he's looking for, or she is looking for a $300 million to $600 million return.
Okay, probably have time for one more question. Anyone? We good? Jessica?
I was wondering, you guys had like great success stories. I was wondering if you happen to like communicate with people who've happened to fail and how you try to learn from those failures.
Oh, we've all failed.
Who wants to be first?
So I think I'm still yet to be successful in my business, in my mind. But I have a lot of other people that have followed their dream to be chocolatiers, and they either get cold feet too soon, or they don't learn how to market and how to have good employees and how to create that whole good environment for people. So some people are really good at making a product, but they don't know how to sell it. And if they don't hire really good people to go sell it and they try to sell it themselves, they'll fail. So I think it's, if you don't have the skill set, you need to find that skill set and you need to take care of that skill set.
So there's times that are tough when you first start, and then there's times that it goes really smoothly, and then there's times it gets tough again. And we're in one of those times where it's gotten tough. We made a big bet by buying the building, buying the land. You know, I'm not knowing now what I knew then, what I know now. I would have structured the financing different. The overhead is so much higher just because it's a much bigger facility. You know, we're not at full capacity. We were at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the ovens for a long, long time. And got used to those, you know, what that generated, and now it's in a different model, and the customers have changed their models. And so we're in a tough stage right now. It's real interesting, but not real challenging.
Can I respond to that? One of the things, the theme of today is work that women's network. So a friend of mine has a very successful business in San Francisco. She is brilliant at restructuring financing. So just because you have had one thing, I mean, I've never seen anybody, it's Linda Jenkinson, so I've never seen anybody quite as good at that. And then I think you should hear what Mary said when I whispered that to her, because I think it's another important point about you're not sure you want.
Right, yeah, so she said, you know, you could have a $100 million business, and I said, I know I could, I just don't know if that's what I want. So you do have to decide what you want it to be, and follow that, so.
All right, well, thank you, ladies, so much. That was absolutely outstanding. So I really, really appreciate your support.